Hello and welcome to the Auto Shaman Podcast, the only podcast dedicated to empowering you to act with confidence and achieve automotive enlightenment. Each week, I, the Auto Shaman, answer your car-related questions and concerns, giving you the power to make the right decisions. Email the Auto Shaman at theautoshamanpodcast@gmail.com. That's SHAMAN at gmail.com. Follow us on all major platforms, and if you like what you hear, why not tell a friend? Fear not, I have been beyond the pale and can guide you through the darkness. Well, hey gang, how's everybody doing? Welcome to the Auto Shaman Podcast. I wanted to use this first episode as a means of introduction. Who am I? Why would you want to come here? Why should you listen to me? Maybe you shouldn't. That's for you to decide. Let's start out with my background. I have been in the auto industry the entirety of my career. I've worked everywhere from shady oil change spots, automotive dealerships, fleets. I've worked in collision repair. I've been a dealership service advisor. I've been a dealership warranty administrator. If there's something to do in the auto industry at this point, I very nearly have done it. Um, I have achieved ASE certifications in both light and heavy duty automotive repair. I am a Ford and Dodge service advisor and warranty administrator. I've worked in the insurance industry, so there is very little when it comes to cars that I have yet to see. And in the course of my career, I have very often found that most people find cars to be magical devices. What's that mean? They are a tool in their life that facilitates nearly everything that they do, and yet they have little to no functional understanding of how it works or what to do when it doesn't. And as a result, many people find themselves in positions where their car has been totaled, their car is broken down, they're in need of a new car. And the question becomes, well, hey, what do I do? How do I help myself? How do I know if I'm getting taken advantage of? How do I know where to spend my money? What's my next best step? How do I know who to trust? And if you're very lucky, truthfully, you should have very little experience in this regard. Hopefully, you've never totaled a car. And one day you might hit a deer and find yourself at war with an insurance company. One day, your engine's going to start making funny noises. One day, your transmission's going to start slipping and your heart's going to sink into your gut and you're not going to know what to do. And in all likelihood, those around you are going to have opinions that perhaps aren't based in any form of reality, unfortunately. If it's true for you, it's true for most, unless you know someone who's an automotive technician, unless you know someone who has handled insurance claims, unless you know someone who's been through the dealership experience. It's very often that people think they know more than they do, and they're going to give you bad advice. So, what's the goal of the Auto Shaman podcast? Well, the goal isn't that you should necessarily listen to me. The goal is that you should learn how to think critically, how to evaluate what you're being told, how to process the information that's in front of you, and how to be empowered to act in a way that is going to protect you primarily financially. And in a lot of ways, you know, from a safety standpoint too. At the end of the day, a car's kind of a dangerous thing. We don't think about it because they're so easy to operate, but your life's on the line when you're getting in the car. And choosing a safe one and getting it repaired appropriately, it's an important decision to make. And I hope that by not having any skin in the game, I benefit nothing by helping you. There's no financial incentive for me to give you the benefit of my experience that perhaps you would be willing to trust the guidance that I can provide. Why have I chosen the moniker the Auto Shaman? It kind of comes back to this idea I was alluding to earlier that cars are magical, they're mystical. And the role of the shaman is one who has ventured into the dark woods, found themselves, and can help you venture through those woods safely. Thusly, I am the Auto Shaman. So if you have questions about cars, maybe you're selling one, maybe you're buying one, maybe you're broken down on the side of the road, please email me, the Auto Shaman Podcast at gmail.com. I'm going to try and put out these podcasts once a week. I'm going to respond to your emails, and we're going to talk through things together. If you are going to shoot me an email, let's say your car's broken down. I'd love to know the make, model, and year. I'd like to know everything you might have tried. I'd like to know the VIN number if you can. That's not always apparent for everybody, and maybe that's a topic we'll get into one day. Um, but anything that helps me kind of guide in at what you're looking at. If you're looking at buying a car, what's your budget? What do you want out of a car? What are you going to use it for? I guess that's to say, give me all the information you can. A good service advisor at a car repair facility is going to ask you a ton of questions. And that's important because they need to understand what is going on with the vehicle for them to repair it accurately. I have seen people go into the shop with a complaint and it's miscommunicated to the technician, and it's either the concern is not found, it can't be duplicated, and you're making multiple trips. So maybe in a way, this is my first advice to you. If you show up at an automotive repair facility and your service advisor has no time for you, you turn around and you walk away. I mentioned earlier that I don't have a financial motive. Well, okay, maybe. Hopefully, I'll make some money off this. You're welcome to send me a tip if you like. But I don't have a stake in the repair of your car. So, what's my motive? Well, I do tend to believe that the more good you put out into the universe, the more good comes back to you. So, it is my hope that by helping you, the world will be a better place, and maybe we'll have a more informed automotive public, which is better for everyone. I think it's better for shops too if you go in knowing what's going on. I think it's better for a car dealer if you know what you want going in, and you're not going to get dicked around by a by a car salesman. Their time's valuable as much as they want to steal it from you. If you go in and say, "Hey, here's what I want and here's what I'm going to pay," and you're not wasting their time, hey, that's good for them too. As I don't have any questions this week, I'm going to give you the automotive tip of the week. And that's what's the best money you can spend on your car? And the answer is very simple. It's a AAA membership. My grandpa Mort used to say, even if you can't afford car insurance, you should have a AAA card. For $100 a year, you get 100 free towing miles. You get 3 lockouts or jump starts. And I don't know if you've ever had to tow a car, but just hooking the thing up can be $150. So, I mean, that's just smart money. Find $100, go get a AAA membership. You will thank me one day, even if you don't use it for 3 or 4 years. You're going to make the money back. A lockout service is just as expensive as a tow. A flat tire changed on the side of the road is invaluable. And when you're late for work and no one's around with jumper cables, someone's going to show up in a truck and jump your car. So go get a AAA card. That's my advice of the week. So I want to thank you for tuning into the first of what I hope will be many. I have great hopes that by next week we have some emails from you guys. The Auto Shaman Podcast at gmail.com, SHAMAN. You can follow us on all major platforms. We are at the Auto Shaman. So send me a direct message, shoot me an email. Let's solve some problems for you guys. I really want to help you out. I hope I can be a net benefit. I hope you'll trust me. I hope we'll have a good time. I hope we'll have some laughs. Um, Format going forward, I'm probably going to start off shows with, maybe I've got something in mind I want to talk about. Maybe I'm going to share some auto news with you, and then we'll just jump into your guys' questions and see if we can't figure some things out and empower you to make decisions with confidence, care for your car, not feel exposed, not feel like you're getting your pants pulled down by some greasy automotive technician. I just I want you guys to feel safe out there. I think it's going to be beneficial for everybody. So get in touch. I want to help you. I'm here. It's judgment free. I want you to have confidence. I want you to feel safe with your car. I want you to love your car. And I want to dispel some of the magic behind it. I want to guide you through this darkness. I'll be here for you. Get in contact. Like and subscribe. Certainly helps us out. I want to get this to as many people as possible. If you know people who have car questions, let them know. I'm here. So shoot me an email, send me a direct message. I really appreciate your time. Thanks for listening today. I'm hoping maybe next week we'll be looking at closer to an hour. Got to get some questions in from you guys. Maybe I'll make some up. I don't know. But let's have fun with it. Reach out. All right. Well, for now, I'm the Auto Shaman. Appreciate your time, and we'll see you next week. Thank you.